Hello. Welcome to the Torrin Strong
It's
Wrestling.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. You idiot. Hello. Welcome to the Torrin Strong Wrestling Podcast. And I'm Torrin. I'm joined with Alexa.
Alexa, say hi. Okay.
And you.
Say hi. Say hi. Say hi.
She's like, leave me alone.
Say hi. Say hi.
Okay. So
Oh, there, she said hi.
Okay. And you are?
I'm Mom.
Okay, you have a name.
Carrie, Chewy Carrie.
Okay. People are going to start calling you Chewy Carrie. That's going to be a thing. Okay, so is there anything you want to talk about first, or?
Well, we have to talk. I mean, we have to do it.
Should
we have to talk about.
Should we just start with Raw and get on to that, like, eventually?
No.
Okay.
The most important thing we have to talk about.
Liv Morgan, right?
Ooh.
Oh, Liv Morgan died. She's okay. She has a concussion. She's not allowed to wrestle, but she has made a return yesterday.
For those of you who don't know,
as a manager.
Stop! That's for Torrin's art.
No. Alexa, I'll get her a toy.
For those of you who don't know,
Alexa,
Brie Bella.
I got giraffe. No, don't, not TV. You don't want the TV.
Not the remote. Alexa, not the remote.
Yeah. Sit. No, sit.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, Brie Bella had another oops moment.
Yeah, she's had a lot.
2.
No, it was way
2.
No, you just haven't been noticing them. There's been a lot more than 2.
So the 2 ones that I'm referring to was when she
kneed Zelina Vega on the face once.
Well, I was talking about when she dived off the ring. And
she forearmed Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott in the jaw. Same match.
Maybe the new girls are just babies. Maybe.
You're not supposed to forearm someone in the jaw.
But the big oops that we're referring to, if you guys didn't know, is
she kicked her twice in the chest. One was a little higher, then kicked her in the head, and
she got knocked out, unconscious. And then Brie continues, but I felt like Brie knew something was wrong because when she picked up her head, she did it in a very gentle way.
Okay, but the referee's the real person involved.
So I feel like she knew something went wrong. And if you look at whose face was that?
Sarah Logan.
Sarah Logan, she's like she looked scared.
And props to Liv Morgan because she went back in the ring to take out triple suplex, 6-person suplex.
When?
Same match. Later on.
So Brie needs. She just came back from having a baby, so she needs. It will work out. It'll work out. But
she needs to stop being like Dan O'Brien. She needs to stop doing all this stuff because that's not quite her pace, it seems.
I don't know.
Ow.
I feel bad for her. I feel bad for both of them.
Okay, what happened? No. Don't my sock. Okay, what else happened on Raw?
Raw. Now back to Raw. I feel like I don't remember anything that happened. Was Raw the one when Dean
Yeah, that was that. That was Raw. Well, the Dogs of War tried convincing Dean to join them, and because he's the only one in the
and that's Dolph Ziggler and
Dolph and Braun.
What?
Drew, Dolph, and Dawn.
You would include Braun in that? Braun wasn't trying to get Dean at all, though.
Yeah, he was.
I missed that part.
Baron Corbin.
But it looked like at the end of the match.
No, you want to go in the cage?
At the end of the match, it looked like Dean Ambrose.
We're not giving her enough attention.
Yeah, she has to be the center of attention. Dean Ambrose actually looked like he was going to switch sides, but there's no way that will happen. They just
Dean
got
will
back
turn
together.
heel eventually. Eventually, he'll turn.
They
heel.
just got back together.
Not yet.
No, they're gonna stay together. Together forever.
Nothing else really remarkable happened. Okay, SmackDown.
What?
The Truth TV. That was funny.
Oh, Truth TV was amazing. We should do dance time.
No.
Comment below.
Sit. Keep on. Sit.
Comment below if you think we should copy off Truth TV.
No one wants to see us dance.
And do, what was it? 5-second dance time?
7-second dance break.
7-second dance break.
Which led to a match with R-Truth and The Miz, which The Miz won, right? Also, you're done with the draft.
No, The Miz didn't win.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure The Miz won. Yeah, he did win.
No, I don't think so.
And Rusev and Aiden English.
What are you eating?
I don't know. Rusev and Aiden English and Lana. Something apparently happened between Aiden English, or Aiden English knows something about Lana that happened in Milwaukee. You missed that?
Yeah.
And he has video evidence which will be revealed.
He has no video
Tuesday.
evidence.
Yes, he does.
Well, we'll see. When's this being posted today?
Yeah,
we'll see
today.
We'll see tomorrow if that's true.
And then the most important part, Samoa Joe and AJ.
Samoa Joe went to AJ's house.
And it just cut. Right when he rang the doorbell, SmackDown went off there.
Yeah, because it's called a cliffhanger.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense for wrestling.
No, they need more cliffhangers. They're complaining about the, what do you call them?
I don't know. No one's complaining.
Well, the ratings are low. Well, maybe if you had more cliffhangers after each episode, people would be like, I need to watch Raw or SmackDown the next day or the next week.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense because it's the same day. That was filmed the same day.
That was filmed.
It's a weekly show. It's not like a show where it continues up. It's not like a TV show.
Yeah, The Walking Dead is on once a week.
Yeah, but it takes place directly after. It wouldn't make sense because the whole thing is that SmackDown is live.
Right. So SmackDown is live. So then they left off at a cliffhanger.
Okay, so we're not going to see what happens. They're just going to talk about what happened. Did Samoa Joe just leave?
They'll still have video footage. I guarantee you they're going to show us video footage.
But it doesn't make sense in the world of WWE. That's what I'm saying.
I like it
Let's
better.
just move on to 205 Live. Noam Dar and Leo Rush had a great match. So did Mustafa Ali and
I love his
Hideo
mask
Itami.
that lights up.
Leo Rush beat Noam Dar. Not surprising. Which I think was Leo Rush's first big challenge since arriving at 205 Live. And Mustafa Ali and Hideo Itami ended out in a double counter, which I think is a great way to end the match. It's because it could keep the feud going.
I'm not really into 205 Live. You would think I would be because I like high flyers. I like flippity flips. I like that type of wrestling. But I feel like there's no storylines in 205 Live.
Yeah, there is.
There's not a lot of promos. There's not a lot of storylines. There's not a lot of tension.
Speaking of great storyline and tension, does Nikki Cross know?
Yes. So we're
segue.
Now we're on to NXT. Alexa, say hi. Sit.
She wants to be attention.
Okay, sit.
She doesn't realize that people are watching her.
Okay, so on NXT. Okay, so NXT. Nikki Cross says, "I know who did it."
Yeah.
Well, first of all, there's a big pound, like a big sound in
William Regal's office.
Yeah. And so he's like, what the heck is that? We just
skipped Adam Cole, baby.
Well, this was the interesting part of NXT, though.
Yeah, but they announced a match between Adam Cole, Ricochet, and Pete Dunne in like 2 weeks. And a match between the Undisputed Era and War Raiders 3 weeks for the tag titles.
Now, the important part. And Nikki Cross says, kind of singing.
Like, I wonder why Nikki Cross.
Alexa's trying to be the camera lady. But she says, she goes, I know who did it, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Which was, Alexa thought the camera view should be more on me. So as you can see, me and Alexa are on the same side when it comes to what my husband says.
Yeah, she got all mad when you said that in the cage.
Yeah. So, but anyway, that Nikki Cross thing.
If you don't know what we're talking about tomorrow's video, you'll know.
Yeah, so we'll ask here too in a second. I'll ask you too.
No, we'll just ask tomorrow.
So anyway, I know who did it. First of all, I love Nikki Cross. I love her crazy character. She plays crazy well. And that little singing taunt reminded me of a movie, which, Torrin, you don't know anything about it, but it's called, I think it's called Don't Speak.
People will probably tell you.
Comment below what it's called. I can't think, but anyway, it reminded me of that. It was really good. So what else happened in NXT?
Oh my God.
See, now Alexa wants just me on camera.
No, it's because I just put her toy. Street Profit versus the Mighty. The one with the cup.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great tag team match.
So,
Street Profit was serious, which I liked. Because they're usually really goofy.
Well, they had one of their necklaces taken and their cup.
Their solo cup. Their NXT solo cup.
And me and Torrin were watching to see if the solo cup would get crushed. The ref threw it out of the ring.
It would have been amazing if it got crushed, and that would be a big part of the storyline.
It's a solo cup.
It's an NXT solo cup. Just keep on following her too.
Yeah, but she's going to keep hitting the camera. So I'll play tug of war with her until we're done.
Okay, anything remarkable? Any good matches on the Mae Young Classic that you can remember?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing too exciting.
No, this was like the weakest episode in my opinion on the Mae Young Classic. SmackDown 1000. Dave Bautista returns.
When's that?
Later this month. So does Ric Flair the 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am kind of sad about Batista.
No, he's not.
He's still going to be in
Marvel. He's still going to be in Marvel until he dies.
So does that mean he's dying?
Mm-hmm. But it's not like a wrestling. It's like for appearance.
Yeah, which is what they do.
With his Evolution buddies, Ric Flair, Triple H, and Randy Orton. They're a big group back in the early 2000s. Okay,
But while we're talking on Batista, I know he has a list of things that he wants to talk about. But did you guys hear Braun Strowman might or confirmed?
He is
making a movie with Will Ferrell. I'm excited about that. I think Braun Strowman's going to be great.
I'm pretty sure it's Sherlock
Which
Holmes.
we had a conversation. We've had this conversation a few times, not on camera. I don't think we've had it on camera.
No.
But people are surprised that wrestlers can act, which doesn't make any sense.
Wrestling's a much more dangerous form of acting.
Okay, first of all, with acting, a regular TV show and movies, you have cuts and you're like, you mess up, cut, retake, and they edit all together to make it great.
Yeah, Raw and SmackDown, they're live.
But for wrestling, they're live. So not only are they acting, they're live. So you could compare them to like theater, which is like the hardest acting.
And they have cuts in there too. They have breaks. Wrestlers, they don't have breaks.
And with theater, it's the same thing. You're acting out the exact same thing every night. With wrestling, it's
not to mention it changes on the fly.
Okay, not only does it change on the fly, but it's different every week. So you're not in front of thousands of people and millions of people on TV. You're not having to perfect it. You're not having time to perfect it. You literally get the script hours before from what we've heard. Sometimes when there's
Rey Mysterio found out he was winning a Royal Rumble an hour before the Royal Rumble match.
Yeah, so it's really frustrating to me, and it kind of upsets me that people say that people are surprised when wrestlers can act. They freaking act every week.
The Rock is the biggest actor in Hollywood right now.
They act live every week. Brand new storylines.
There's few people that are bigger than The Rock. The Rock might be the biggest.
And a
couple arguments might be Vin Diesel.
They don't get stunt doubles. So it's harder than acting because they don't get months and months or weeks to study a script and perfect and learn it. They have to learn it on a fly. Not only do they have to learn it on a fly, every week it's different. Not only every week is it different, you have audience live reactions who interact, who can say things that can mess up what you're doing.
That's why people like The Miz and Elias are great, because they have something on the mind. Like Elias, he addressed the CM Punk chants and Christmas.
So it's just really upsetting to me that these wrestlers do not get bigger props. I mean, they should be up for Emmys, in my opinion, or whatever the theater.
They tried.
Whatever the theater awards are. Because what they do is a million times harder than any movie actor, any TV, sitcom, drama, soap opera, any TV show. And it's even harder than theater.
I'll give you a tour.
It's even harder than theater because, like I said, every week it's a new episode. It's a new thing, a new story. So,
hey, no.
It's really I feel really bad for them.
And sure, there's examples of bad acting. Like John Cena at first, he was not good at all.
Okay, well, they also don't have a lot of time, especially before NXT.
Triple H.
Before NXT was a thing. Like, what camera time did they get? You know, now the NXT stars, they get time and to perfect and practice and all of that. But back in the day when Daniel Bryan started, when John Cena started, all those guys, when any of those guys started before NXT started.
Well, Daniel Bryan was in Ring of Honor, so Daniel Bryan's not the best example.
How much time did they actually get to perfect? So, of course, there's going to be time, not the most perfect promos.
People complain about Roman Reigns' promos because he...
Which I don't understand. He's great.
Because he didn't have... Sure, he was around in the beginning days of NXT, but he was never on NXT. People complain why Braun Strowman was bad at first because he never had NXT. He never was in front of the crowd at NXT. She's all mad because she was... we put her in the cage.
Because she was mad that we were taping. We were still paying attention. You guys saw. We were still paying attention to her while we were taping, but she literally has to have every second of your attention. And like, even if you're looking in a different direction as her, she doesn't like it.
And talking about wrestling and movies and stuff that we talked about before, we talked about Braun Strowman being in movies. Like, we said that he could be really good. He could be the next Batista. We said that he could replace...
I don't like when someone says
he's
the next...
you know what I mean.
The next. He's his own person.
I know, but if they were to recast Dave Batista as Drax, he would be the next logical step. Sure, he doesn't look like him, but you know what I mean. He could be funny. We know that from the mixed stuff, and he's huge.
Yeah,
we talked about this before. I swear to God, she's actually...
Comment below if you've heard this before. Okay, what's next?
Probably something you won't know about. Cody. He won the U.S. Championship against Juice Robinson yesterday.
Is that a good thing?
I mean, I like Juice Robinson. It sucks that he was a transitional championship because he just won it like a month or two ago. And New Japan title reigns are like really long.
But everyone's all hyped up on Cody. But I mean, he deserves it. I don't think that, he's been in the business a very, very, very long time.
I mean, but it was pretty obvious that Owen was going to be a success from the beginning.
Right. Well, a lot of people doubted it.
So they should have just kept it on Jay White and have Cody Rhodes beat Jay White for the title.
Maybe they wanted confirmation that it was going to be.
Then just keep the title on Jay White. Don't give it to Juice Robinson for a month.
And Cody Rhodes comes from a legacy. So, he's a big deal.
He's the first person ever to hold the NWA Championship and the New Japan IWGP United States Championship. I know that because the IWGP United States Championship just happened last year. Mm-hmm. It's a new thing.
So it doesn't take a lot of memory to know that.
No. Speaking of Cody, and Kenny Omega challenged Kota Ibushi, his tag partner, for his championship because they're good friends, and Kota Ibushi beat him in the G1, I think. My New Japan isn't that good. And then Cody came out and challenged him to a triple threat match. I'm pretty sure it's just so they could save off Kota and Kenny for a bigger event. But it's going to be a good match. I'm going to try to find a way to watch it.
Speaking of New Japan and Ring of Honor, for that matter, did you see about the sideburns yet? Were they shaved?
Oh, no. They're not shaved.
Was it Nick? No, Matt, sorry.
They're still there.
So Matt from the Young Bucks, there was rumors that he shaved his sideburns, and I was...
No, he tweeted about it and jokingly.
I was ecstatic. I was so excited and so happy because I hate him so much. But Torrin said it's not true.
Oh, God.
What's that?
It's from yesterday's event.
Ring of Honor?
No, New Japan.
They're like practically the same thing, aren't they? They just work together?
Yeah, they have a working relationship.
Anything else on the agenda?
Anything you want to talk about?
Not wrestling related.
This is a wrestling podcast.
I know, but I had something to say.
Okay, what is it?
So, I have
the thing that you talked about in
this idea.
Video. Oh.
And I want to tell you guys directly. Because if you guys give me enough hype about it and prove to Torrin that you're interested in it, then maybe he'll let me do it. Which I don't understand why he'd have to let me do anything. Because A, I'm the mom.
This is my channel.
But see, that's what he says right now. But then 50% of the time, it's our family channel. And then when
I'm not arguing.
It benefits him to say it's his channel. So is it his channel? Is it the family channel? Can we get it on camera?
Last year you didn't want to do this.
Can we get it on camera?
But last year you didn't want to do this. Everything she's saying is 100% true.
So can we get on camera? Is this your channel or our family channel?
Okay, but...
Mind you, Torrin has his own channel.
Yeah, I don't like to post on that. Here, hold this.
No, we don't. Okay. He doesn't post in that.
So anymore. In your job, you have a boss, right?
Yes.
I'm the boss. Whose name is in the company?
Comment below if you're laughing.
This is like a company. Whose name is in it? Whose name?
Who named it? Who came up with the name?
Not you.
Yeah. Yep.
Just blank strong is a very common thing.
And
Carolina Strong.
And Torrin, I made up.
Well, no, you didn't. That was not you. That was 100% not you.
Yeah.
You told me this before.
Yeah, me and Dad
came
up.
Dad told you Torrin, and you liked it. That's how it worked. I've been told this. By her.
So my idea real quick is I want to do a weekly show.
This is weekly. I'm planning on it.
No, just me. I mean, you can laugh at us. You can watch. You can come on the couch with me.
You have a weekly show.
And comment about it. Well, this is another weekly show. And this weekly show will be, I get to talk about all of my TV shows. For those who don't know me personally, I'm a addict when it comes to my TV.
No one wants to see people talk about aliens.
So I want to do
aliens, ghosts,
a weekly show where I talk about all of my shows. Now, if I were to sit here and talk about all my shows, this would be a 24-hour, 7 days a week thing. So I want to I'm going to have, and this is going to be so hard for me because I get really passionate about my stuff. Ask Torrin. Ask him to say something bad about Walking Dead or the Bellas or Total Divas.
Bree should be fired or retrained. She should be back in NXT. I said that to make her mad. It was 100% the referee's fault. And Brie Bella's for acting like Daniel Bryan.
Thank you. So it's going to be so hard.
Just do what she could do.
So it's going to be so hard, and it's going to be hard for me, a challenge for me. I'll have 60 seconds.
A challenge is doing a video with you.
I have 60 seconds to talk about each show. So each show I talk about, I'll have 60 seconds to give my opinion on that week's episode. And boy, I watch a lot of TV. We're talking Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, The Preacher, Counting On, you already know Total Divas, Days of Our Lives. I'll leave that one out though, because that's on every day. So I'll leave that one out. Ancient Aliens, Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters. My new favorite show ever. It's so exciting. It's so amazing. Manifest. It's only one episode in. Today's the second episode. It's the best show ever. I'm like psychotically obsessed. Law and Order, Criminal Minds, Teen Mom, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Oh, another really cute show is Ashley and Evan. Ashley Simpson and Evan Ross, Diana Ross's son. Another good show. What else do I watch?
Okay, this is a wrestling podcast.
Okay, so my point of this is, please, I am asking for your help right now.
Just leave a poll.
Comments.
Or you can leave a poll.
And right here, a little higher than my finger points, will be an I. Click on that I. Answer the survey. Yes. Say yes. 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 Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Answer the survey if you want me to do this weekly show.
Hey, we need to end this. Your daughter's going to be coming in a few minutes.
Yes. 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 Say yes. You want to see this weekly show. I promise you. It will be so entertaining. It's not just going to be me talking about my shows. I'm going to make it great. I'm going to make it amazing. And it will be the best show on the channel.
Oh, wait, I got something else we could talk about. Raw preview. The Rowdy one takes on Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott versus Liv Morgan tonight. I'm at Ruby Riott versus Ronda Rousey. My mind's on Liv Morgan.
What?
Because of the
Ruby
no!
What
do you mean?
No, absolutely not.
Why?
Okay, no offense to Ruby Riott or the Riott Squad.
Is it because you like Ruby Riott and you don't want her to get murdered?
No, I don't even really care about her. I like
Didn't you like
Liv.
Didn't you like her on Up, Up, Down, Down?
No, Up, Down, Down made me like her more. But, okay, granted, Ronda Rousey is somewhat new to wrestling. I mean, now I feel like she's gotten a few months under her belt. But
it's nothing compared to everyone on Raw and NXT who's been wrestling for years.
Right.
Well, she needs to train.
But she's good. She's already great. I feel like she...
And Ruby Riott isn't?
No, she is.
She just haven't gotten a chance to shine. I'm sure she's great.
I feel like there's no...
I feel like I could find a match on NXT with
there's
Ruby
no
Riott.
storyline there.
They're setting up for Super Showdown. It's Ronda and the Bellas versus Riott Squad. Well, I don't know what they're gonna do now. Are they just gonna remove Ronda Rousey from that match?
Maybe that's why they're doing
Or
it.
Or are they gonna replace Liv Morgan?
Who do you think would replace Liv Morgan?
Let's see. I'll take a look at the Raw roster after this. Shawn Michaels head to head with Shawn Michaels is going to be there.
Whoopty.
Probably to talk about this Super Showdown match. Bobby Lashley gets his hands on Kevin Owens before Super Showdown. John Cena and Bobby Lashley is going to be against Kevin Owens and Elias.
They did something John Cena was in China recording this movie, and he made a YouTube, or not a YouTube,
Yeah, he did. On WWE's YouTube channel.
Oh, was that? Yeah. I saw it on social media, though.
Okay. Bobby Lashley or Ruby Riott or Ronda Rousey. We didn't say that. Who's winning?
No one even needs to say it.
Ronda?
Yeah, they would not have Ronda lose to her.
Yeah, of course. What's that supposed to mean?
They did.
I know what you mean. Bobby Lashley or Kevin Owens?
Bobby Lashley.
I think Kevin Owens by DQ somehow.
Who would mess it up?
Oh wait, no, Bobby Lashley would win by DQ. Elias would attack Bobby Lashley. And the Shield would face off with the Dogs of War. It's not a match. I think it's just like a promo.
I told you, was it last week or the week before in one of our videos, we wanted to put whose face on a milk carton? No way, Jose.
No way, Jose.
On a
No
milk
way.
carton because he's missing. We haven't seen him in months, right?
Diana
And
Brooke could replace Liv Morgan. She's doing nothing.
okay, you're off topic.
I just said that we're gonna do this.
But Torrin saw him hanging out with who was the not Paige. Was it Paige in New York?
Bailey.
Oh no, was it
was
Paige?
Bailey.
Oh, it was Bailey. Yeah, but Torrin, I don't know if you guys heard because I was talking over him. He thinks.
No, I said it could be
Dana Brooke.
She's not doing nothing. Alicia Fox would make more sense, but she's with Alicia. But she's with Alexa Bliss right now.
Yeah.
I'll meet with the people of the Super Showdown.
So Torrin thinks he's waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning on Friday to watch the Australia showdown. Anything else?
Wikipediaing the matches. The predictions. So nothing will count for anything because it's a glorified house show. Shawn Michaels or Undertaker. I'm at Triple H or Undertaker.
Yeah, I don't think they'd have him lose. This is his last match.
Their last match together. It's not. Nothing is going to be a tag match at Crown Jewel, the Saudi Arabian show. Bobby Lashley and John Cena versus Elias and Kevin Owens. Bobby and Cena.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan or Miz, number one contenders for the WWE Championship.
I'm not going against my Daniel. Well, Daniel Bryan.
I'm booking WrestleMania right now. The Miz wins. He beats AJ Styles at whatever this takes place. The Miz is WWE champion. Daniel Bryan wins the Royal Rumble. Miz versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania.
Who did Daniel wrestle this year at WrestleMania?
Owens and Zayn. Shield versus Braun and Dogs of War.
I'm not going against the Shield.
Shield. The Bellas and Ronda Rousey versus the Riot Squad, which
we don't know how that's going to work out.
The Bellas.
Yeah, the Bellas.
No matter how it happens. AJ and versus Joe for the WWE Championship. No count out, no disqualification. AJ.
Real quick, we need to backtrack a little bit. Nikki and John are going to be in the same place. Ooh. Oh, that's going to be awkward. Is Dolph going to be there? Obviously. What am I thinking? Oh my God, they're all three going to be in the same place.
They've been.
I know, but not in a long time.
What about WrestleMania?
You
know what? I don't care. Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy for the Cruiserweight
Wait a minute, you're right.
What?
They didn't show John Cena one time on Total Divas.
Why would they?
They always do.
Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy for the Cruiserweight Championship.
I'm not going to go against Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy because it's in Australia, and I think they want a big pop. Although he's a heel.
Him and Alexa Bliss have a pig baby. But it's not a baby, it's big. It's a big pig.
What's his name?
Is it Frederick? No, it's something like that, though.
I subscribe to him on YouTube.
It's like a proper...
Larry
the pig.
It's not Larry.
Yes, it is.
Larry.
It's Larry the pig.
It's Larry Steve.
Oh, wait, maybe you're right. Thought I was right.
Okay, New Day versus the Bar! It's for the championships.
I don't think they're. I mean, I like the bar, but I love New Day.
It's gonna be New Day. Asuka and Naomi versus the Iconics. It's in Australia, so it has to be the Iconics. You're not gonna have them lose in Australia.
Wait, who's the heels?
No, Iconics, but they're probably gonna be faces. They're probably gonna get a face reaction because they're in Australia. You know how Roman Reigns gets booed?
Wait, who is the Iconics wrestling? Asuka and
Naomi.
I don't want them to lose. I mean, I want Iconics to lose.
Iconics are. But what do you think?
I think Iconics are going to lose.
Okay, Charlotte.
They shouldn't even be on there.
Charlotte versus Becky.
I don't even know who the Iconics are. From now on, from this point forward, I don't even know who they are. Unless they come up with a new gimmick. Dye their hair or something. And don't look alike.
They don't even look alike!
They do.
No, they
You
don't!
can't even tell them apart.
That's racist!
I don't even know either of their names.
That's racist!
I don't even know either of their names.
Bella Kay and Peyton Royce.
No.
Becky Lynch versus Charlotte.
Becky.
Okay. Leave comments, questions that you want to ask. We're going to answer them on the next video.
Please tell this kid
next week.
Please tell him you want to see my weekly.
Okay, we'll just see it in the poll. We'll just see in the poll. They don't have to tell me.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know about the poll. So comment below. But if you click on this
We're telling them the poll is right there.
Click on it. Right now while I'm talking. Click on it.
The only thing I want to see on the comments
right
is something nice. I don't want to see anything about this. Just, if you want your opinion on that, vote on the poll.
Our fans control our channel. Don't let him try to boss you around.
Then they're not going to leave a question. I just want to answer questions on the next video.
Oh! You want to do questions?
Yes!
So Torrin wants to do a question-answer video.
Just any questions you have about any opinions that we have on wrestling.
It could be about anything.
No, it isn't! It's going to be on the wrestling podcast, though.
Oh.
It's like something for the end of the podcast next week.
Do you guys want us to do a question-and-answer thing about anything?
We're too small for that. We only have one comment on each video.
Change that.
No, we can't.
No, they can.
Okay, but any questions you have about wrestling, leave it in the bottom below, and vote. And if you want your opinion about this, leave it in the poll.
Just click yes,
or click no.
Yes.
If they don't want to see it, they can vote for no.
Yes.
That's why I encourage people to dislike videos. You have to encourage people to get
be honest.
Yeah.
I agree in that. That's why they want my new TV show that we want to do. And we got to come up with a name. So let's brainstorm.
Your daughter's coming.
On a name.
Your daughter's coming home. We should end this soon. Or she's going to be so mad at us.
Okay.
Bye. Bye-bye.